Hi everyone, welcome to day 4 of home body workout. Today's focus is on arm balancing. The objective is to build nice and strong traps, delts, as well as strong rotator cuff for all upper body workout, especially for inversion activities or exercises. Now today's workout format, it's an interval of 40 seconds on with 20-second rests. So you're going to perform all 5 sets, almost 5 minutes of a single exercise before you move on to another. The first movement is plank, elbow planks. The second movement are elbow plank walk up or plank walk ups. Third movement is straight externally rotated straight arm plank. And the fourth movement is externally rotated push-ups. Remember, try to finish off all 5 sets of 40 seconds work with 20-second rest before moving on to another. Now I'm going to lay down a second option as well. So for a second option, what you can do is perform one movement for 40 seconds, 20-second rest, move on to the second movement, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds rest, and move on to the third movement, and just keep rotating like that for 5 rounds as well. So that could work just the same. Of course, the intensity will be a little bit lower. Now, remember, focus on the form, the quality, not just the quantity or the duration. Make sure that your shoulder and your core position is perfect or as effective as possible. Get a good workout out of this. Now, first thing first is to set a timer. Again, you can use the default app in your phone, or you can use a wall clock, or just download WeTime. Set up the clock for 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. The first movement that we're going to perform, elbow plank. Now, once you're in plank position, take note, shoulders over elbows, hands forward. You can place them in any kind of position that is most comfortable to you. What I'm looking out for is a nice, protracted, rounded shoulder with the feet walk in. Hold on to this position, stay strong and firm. The highest point should be your lower back or your shoulder blades, not your butt. Okay, so stick that shoulder over elbows. The second movement that we're going to perform are plank walk up. So it is an extension of the elbow plank. So start back on from elbow plank position. Again, shoulders over elbows, your toes walked in, and then from that position where your elbow was with your palm, walk your hands up into a nice straight arm plank or full plank. Going back down, coming back up again. Perform as many repetitions as you can over the 40 seconds. Try to stay stable without too much rocking or swaying. The third movement that we're going to go into is externally rotated straight arm plank. This one might be a little bit of a challenge for anybody with limited shoulder or elbow or wrist mobility, but it's still a good movement to practice. So once you're on, what you want to see is, again, shoulders over your wrist, fingers pointing back or as far behind as you can. Walk your toes in, stabilize your torso, hold it in. Again, round your shoulders, chin tucked in. Hang on there for 40 seconds. If you find that your wrist, your forearm is relatively tight or uncomfortable, you can always opt to turn your fingers out a little bit. Now the fourth movement is externally rotated push-up. Same thing, go back to the same position, and then from there, rock your body forward, rest your chest and the thighs on the ground, push yourself back up. Options, you can roll your body out first, or you can perform the movement on your knees. So, going down, raise your chest up, and then raise your hips up. Once again, going down, chest up first, and then hips up. Or, rest your knees down on the ground, lower your chest down, push yourself back up again. Remember the 2 options. Number 1, perform all 5 sets of a single movement, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. Or option number 2, rotate the movements across 5 rounds. So 1 minute of elbow plank, or 40 seconds of elbow plank, 40 seconds of elbow plank walk up, 40 seconds of straight arm plank, 40 seconds of push-ups. Finish all 5 rounds, let me know how you go.